Hey, good morning. Running a little bit late this morning. I apologize for that. I was helping my daughter with a little mystery puzzle in a book she had, and I kind of lost track of time. So, oh no, I just touched my face. Yeah, we're getting started a little bit late, but we're getting started. So going to give it a minute or so to see if anybody else jumps on. I see we got 2 joined in with us right now, and we'll give it just another minute or so. How's everybody doing? Oh, yellow and yellow. How's everybody doing today? Ooh, up to 3, great. I gotta tell you, as I was pulling into my studio space this morning, and as I was putting the key in the lock, my pager went off with the fire tones. I thought I was gonna have to drop everything and run. Turned out it was just an informational page about a road closure. So I've got all this adrenaline now and nowhere to spend it until now. So that, yeah, I stood there outside listening to the page for just a little bit. Give it another maybe 30 seconds or so. See if we get any more people jumping on. So we're gonna do my impact boot. Oh, 4, nice. We're gonna follow my. Too late, Julie. I already have the plan, and it's right here. So we're gonna loosely follow my impact boot camp style format, which we have done before, but it's been since middle of last week since we did that. There is some cardio in this, Julie. Oh, gonna bring it, yeah. So we're gonna start off with some warm up and a little bit of agility work. We're gonna get into some strength work, and then we're gonna do some cardio endurance work. And for that, I'm gonna need my timer. So while I'm getting this set up, we'll also wait for just a minute I'll get my Gym Next Flex timer going, because we're gonna need that 15 rounds of 20-10 to get that 10 minutes worth of cardio endurance. All right, so I said with sarcasm. Yeah, sarcasm doesn't translate well in chat, does it? All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to start with, many of you lace your fingers together. You can do this kneeling, you can do this standing, you can do this seated. What we're going to do is put this over the top of your head and go back behind your head. From there, we're going to swing around front and then back around back. This is called a halo. Really working those shoulder muscles, keeping the elbows up a little bit higher. You'll notice just to get that hand around, we got to dip the elbow down a little bit. So this is really working a lot of shoulder, upper back, arm muscles, and then we're going to reverse direction. And usually it's pretty fun watching people reverse direction after they get used to one direction. And unfortunately, I can't see you, but I can only imagine that some of you had to pause and think about that change of direction. Let's reverse direction again. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, keeping it close to the head, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse direction. Really getting those shoulders going. Oh, that feels good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into a hip opener. So we're going to lift the knee up. We're going to swing it across the body and get those hips moving and open up. So imagine drawing a semicircle, an elevated rainbow, if you will, with your knee. Now we're going to Plant that knee and go into a squat. Rainbow with the other knee, squat. So 2 more. 2 and 1. Nice. Into leg cradle. Gonna lift up, grab that foot, lift up, grab that foot. Now the goal here is to bring your foot to you, not come down to your foot. So if you're not able to get up as high as you can to grab that foot, that's fine. Just lift up. But I want you to lift from the hip and not lower down from the back. All right? Hickey, hickey. Three, 2, 1. Moving into a little bit of agility work, we're going to go high knees. So with high knees, we're picking that knee up. But this one, we're going to do just a single high knee. And as you do that, I've got a little hop as I bring that high knee up. Three, 2, 1. Same thing, other side. Little hop as you bring that knee up. Two and 1. Into. We're going to do a grapevine, side to side. Crossover, cross back. Karaoke step if you haven't done Broadway before. If you've done Broadway, it's a grapevine. It's okay if you trip over your foot a little bit. Even I do that once in a while. And I'm a trained actor. Side to side one more time. And back to that high knee hop. A little quicker this time. Four, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Four, 3, 2, 1. Karaoke. Now, I'm going to throw a little twist into this karaoke. Starting right here, we're going to stop, high knees. Now we're going to go back, across, not high knees, fast feet, not high knees. Crossover steps, fast feet, crossover steps, fast feet. Nice. Really working some agility, coordination. One more time across. Nice. Shake that out a little bit. You should be feeling pretty warm by now. I'm going to get rid of the sweatshirt. Hopscotch. Wide 1, wide 2. 2 feet 1, 2 feet 1, 2 feet 1, 2 feet 1. Don't try to watch yourself as you do this, because it'll just screw you up. Think about both feet 1 foot, both feet 1 foot. You gotta have a sense of humor about yourself, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it about 10 seconds. We're gonna do one more time with that hopscotch, then we're gonna move into our strength work. Ready? Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 1. Again, don't try to watch yourself. Just think about what your feet are doing. Try to watch yourself. You're gonna confuse your brain. Right is left, and left is right. 4, 3, 2, 1. I totally did hopscotch. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, my kids threw a hopscotch on the sidewalk. All right. If you need a mat for some strength work, grab your mat. We don't need it immediately. Well, actually, we kind of do. First exercise, no. Second exercise, yes. All right. So pairing 2 complementary exercises. First up, superhero takeoffs. We've done these before. You're getting down low, like you're getting ready to jump, and you're gonna come up like you're gonna fly and up onto the toes, but you don't actually leave the floor. I want you to think about really hinging forward with those hips, so your back gets parallel to the floor, and you can feel those glutes and those hamstrings squeeze a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Moving down onto the mat. We're on all fours, not compact, where your knees are under your hips, your hands are under your shoulders, but a little spread out. Not like you're going to do a push-up spread out, but a little spread out, so you feel slightly off balance. Hands are a little closer together, inside of shoulder width. I'm going to alternate. Tuck back, tuck back, tuck back, tuck back. Really drawing that elbow back along my side and tucking it far back so I can feel those lats kick in as I do that. Lats, shoulder blades, core. Trying to keep the torso as parallel to the floor as you can, the shoulders I should say. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you tuck that elbow back, I want you to really feel these muscles right down through here and those muscles around the shoulder and the shoulder blade as you tuck back and squeeze. All right? Couple seconds. We're going to go into that superhero takeoff. Going for 15. Ready? Here we go. Swing back, up. Hinging forward from the hips so your back comes down parallel to the floor. Up out of the toes. Four, 3, 2, 1. Back into these elbow tucks on all fours. A little bit inside shoulder width. Remember, tuck that elbow back. Feel that lat really squeeze. Focus on feeling it. Sometimes you have to think about a muscle to get it to be more active. 10 more. 10, 9, tucking that elbow, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a few seconds, get a drink of water real quick. We're going to do that circuit one more time, those same 2 exercises. All right, ready? Down low, up high. Big glutes. From here, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Back down into all fours. Tucking those elbows back, feeling those lats squeeze. Here we go. 30 count. 4, 5, 6. $19, $20, $21, 5, 8, 9, and 30. Nice. Round 1, or circuit 1, I should say. We went through that 3 times, so that was round 3, really. We're going to go into 2 different exercises. Again, 2 kind of complementary exercises, different body parts, so we can keep you moving, but keep those muscles going so you don't feel too much fatigue in one area all at once. Get a quick drink of water. First up, lower body focused. Just like that superhero, which is really kind of full body, but really focused lower body, hips and legs. We're gonna go split squat. So I got a nice long split stance. I'm gonna focus my weight mostly on this forward foot. My whole foot is on the floor. I'm gonna dip this knee down toward the floor and back up. Okay? If that's problematic for you, just reduce that range of motion. That's okay. Go as low as you feel like you can. The upward is focused on this quad and this glute, the same on the side that I'm weighted on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, opposite split stance. My weight's focused on this forward leg. I'm getting a little assist and some balance out of this back leg. I want to feel this exercise in the quad and in the glute. Here we go, dipping that back knee down, push up, push up, push up. Quad, glute. Four, 3, 2, 1. Into push-ups. If you can do a full-on hands and toes push-up, awesome, good for you. Kneeling push-ups, fantastic. But here's what I want to tell you about push-ups. I see so many people do push-ups and their shoulders are way out here. Imagine you're pushing somebody away from you or pushing something. If you get in a position for that push, those elbows aren't way out here. You want those elbows down a little bit more along the side. So think kind of a 45-degree angle, tucked along the sides. I'm going to push here and come back just about this far. Push and come back. Not pushing up here, pushing down here. Now, I don't want your elbows brushing along your rib cage. I want them out on a 45-degree angle. Okay, ready? Whether you're going kneeling or full on, remember, let those elbows tuck back into the sides, not just to the sides. Here we go. Going for 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. How'd you do? For those of you who typically are up like this, if you were able to get into that 45-degree angle, did you feel the difference in that push? Just a quick yes or no is great before we go back into those split squats. All right, going back into split squats. Long split stance. Weighted on that forward leg, so my weight is focused down here. I'm going to dip that knee down toward the floor, back up. What you want is you want a gap between your heel and your knee. My heel and my knee are not coming together. There's a separation between the two. Imagine pushing the floor away from you with this foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thanks, Celine. Split stance. Weight is focused on this leg. Balance and a little bit of assist on that leg. Imagine pushing the floor away from you with that forward leg. If these are problematic for you, again, reduce that range of motion. That's okay, but focus on working that forward leg, quad, and glute. 3, 2, last one. Nice. Into push-ups. Remember that angle. Not out into the sides, back into the sides. Kneelers are just fine. I like to see ankles crossed with a kneeler if you're doing a kneeler. Otherwise, toe push-ups are fine. 1 for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're doing kneelers, they look like this. 7, 8. Rocking on those knees. Leading from the shoulders. 2 and 1. When I say leading from the shoulders, what I mean is you're not letting those hips come down toward the floor. You're letting the shoulders come down toward the floor. Really maximize that upper body effort. Get a quick drink of water. One more time through that round, and then we're going to move on to 2 different exercises in a circuit. Split stance. Weighted on that forward foot. Dipping that back knee down. Here we go, 15. Like I said before, imagine pushing the floor away from you with that foot. The weight is right here. The balance is right here. 4, 3, reduce that range of motion if you need to. 2, 1. Right on, you guys are doing great. You keeping up? Nice. Long split stance. Keep that gap between your heel and your knee. Dipping that back knee down. Efforts on the front leg. Here we go. This is a great exercise, not only for practicing strength through the leg, but for working on posture. You got to keep that torso upright in this one. And working balance. So many people don't work anything with single leg that does balance. 2 more here. 2 and 1. And the older we get, the more likely it is that our balance is going to get compromised. And if that happens, and you fall, not good. Push-ups. Kneelers are fine. If you got toe push-ups in, you're great. Remember that angle on the arms? Up. Nice, good posture, and 12. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Fantastic. All right, you made it through circuit number 2. Moving on to circuit number 3, strength work. Now, this first exercise, you can do against the wall, or you can do laying in your back on the mat. Before we start, I'm going to show you both methods. If we're going against the wall, prisoner arms up into a Y. We're going to tuck the elbows down, move the elbows up. Tuck the elbows down, move the elbows up. Letting your fingertips and your elbows brush against that wall as you go. What you're looking to feel for there is you want to feel shoulder blades. You want to feel shoulders. You want to feel traps in that. You're going to feel lats a little bit. Now, if doing that against the wall is a problem for you, or if you don't have enough empty wall space, and I know you're at home, you might have like a curio cabinet, you might have some pictures blocking you, and you don't have any empty wall space. Do that, same thing, on the floor, out and reach, okay? It's not going to feel as intense because you're not having to fight against gravity. Gravity's pulling your arms down to the floor. But it's a great alternative if you don't have enough wall space, or if you can't reach back far enough to get your fingers and your elbows on the wall. Second exercise in the circuit. And I want to demonstrate this before we do it so that you know what we're going to do. We're going to start in a kneel. We're going to go up into a half kneel, kneel, half kneel, kneel. So we're basically marching in this kneeling position. There's a little shift of weight from side to side here. You want to try and minimize that as much as you can. A lot of balance here, a lot of mobility. We really got those hips warmed up today, so you shouldn't have an issue with mobility right now. You should be able to get those knees up and out in front of you. All right, we're going to start with those 2 exercises, starting with what I'll call a wall slide, up into a W shape, elbows tucked down, push up and away. Extend up as high as you feel like you can. Try and let those fingertips and those elbows brush against the wall, keeping your upper back connected, keeping your hips connected to the wall. Feeling upper back, feeling shoulders, feeling traps. Four, 3, 2, 1. Think of that as like an overhead press with dumbbells. You should feel those shoulders working. Not as much as you would with the dumbbell, but it's a pretty good substitute for somebody who has no equipment. All right, alternating half kneel. Ready? Starting on my knees. I'm going to bring one knee up in front and back down. Other knee, back down. What can you do if your balance is really compromised here? Alternate putting one hand on your knee. That's going to help you balance. Ideally, you want those hands free. We're going to do 2 more with each leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. Get a quick drink of water if you need it. We're going to come back to those wall slides or floor slides if you don't have enough wall space. Elbows, fingers, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slide up, slide down. Shoulders connected to the wall. Hips connected to the wall. If you need to walk out a little bit, that's okay. Not too far. 4 more here. 4, feel those shoulders, feel those traps. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Into that half, or that full kneel, alternating half kneel. So that kneeling march. Feel those hips work. You might feel a little through the core. Focus on keeping that engaged. Through here. Through here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right on. We're going to hit this one more time. Get a quick sip of water. We'll give you a few seconds. Back against the wall, hips, shoulders connected, elbows, fingertips, up and out. Imagine this is an overhead press with dumbbells. Feel those shoulders work, feel those traps work. Going for 15, just like the other routes. Here's 10, going 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake those out a little bit. Down to that kneeling position, alternating sides. Ready? Here we go. Going for 20, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Rick Astley just came on the radio. It's not the song you think, though. Four, 3, 2, 1. Right on. All right. So, strength segment done. We're going to move into our cardio endurance segment. Just like other cardio endurance segments, I've got 5 exercises. We're going to go 5 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So that's 15 rounds of 20-10. I take that back. We're doing 30 seconds. 15 rounds of 30-10. Thought you could catch me, didn't you? 15 rounds of 30-10. You can totally do 30 seconds on this. We were doing 30-second rounds yesterday during 7x7, so you can totally do this. All right, 15 rounds, 30-10. I'll introduce these exercises as we do them. You've done these all before. Starting now, starting in 10, okay? So we're gonna start with the Heisman. 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up. Quick, but control. The goal is to keep it moving. Bring the knee up, not your shoulders down. 10 seconds to go. Goal here is just to keep moving, get the heart rate up. 3, keep it there for about 10 minutes. Rest. 10 seconds off. Second exercise, skiers. Getting those arms and legs moving. 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds. Now, your range of motion will determine the intensity here. Real big range of motion, real big intensity. Shorter range of motion, lower intensity. I want you to work where you feel confident today. Some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail. If you're the hammer today, make it big. 2, 1. 10 seconds recovery. Moving into round 3. Knee skips, skipping in place. 3, 2, 1, go. if you prefer the running man, you go ahead and do the running man. That's okay. You dance like nobody's watching. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
10 seconds recovery. That heart rate up there. Nice. Wide stance. 45-degree hops.
1.
Here we go. Working on rotating that lower body out to the side, back into center. Lower intensity, lower speed. Higher intensity, higher speed. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
10 seconds recovery. Exercise number 5, wall run. Hands against the wall.
3,
running
2,
in place.
1.
Here we go.
Go.
Push that wall. Try to push it down. If you don't have a wall, just jog in place. That's okay. If you got the wall, use it. Or a door frame. Don't use it against your child. You'll push your child
3,
over.
2, 1.
10
Rest.
seconds recovery. Back to the top. That's round 1. Round 2 coming up. High step. Side to side.
Go.
Lower intensity, lower speed. Higher intensity, higher speed. Three, 2, 1.
Rest.
10 seconds rest. Skiers. We do that side to side front and plane motion.
3.
Now we do that front and back sagittal plane motion. Higher intensity, bigger steps. Lower intensity, lower steps, and slower steps for lower intensity. You work where you feel confident, where you feel good today. 10 seconds to go.
3,
2, 1. 10
rest.
seconds rest. Moving into skips.
3, 2,
In place. Or you're running now.
go.
Skip. Over the river and through the woods. Lower intensity is lower knees, lower speed. Higher intensity, pick that speed up, lift those knees high.
3,
2, 1.
rest.
10 seconds rest. Twist hops.
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
go.
Remember, lower intensity is lower speed. Higher intensity, higher speed. But pace yourself. We still got 15 more seconds to go on this one. Five seconds.
3,
2, 1. 10
rest.
seconds rest. Wall runs. Or running in place if you don't have any empty wall space.
3,
2, 1.
go.
Push that wall. Reminds me of a scene from the movie Time Bandits, if you've ever seen it, where they discover a time portal behind a wall, and they have to push that wall into the time portal to get through. Exactly what it reminds me of. Strange how your brain works during exercise, isn't it?
2, 1.
10 seconds break. That was round 2. 1 round remaining. Starting with the high speed.
2,
Ready?
1.
Here we go.
Go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stand up on the balls of your feet. Lower intensity, lower speed, smaller steps. Higher intensity, quicker speed,
3,
bigger
2,
steps.
1. Rest.
10 seconds recovery. Into skiers. Remember, big steps for
3,
big intensity.
2, 1. Go.
Little steps for lower intensity. I'm working kind of right in the middle today. You do a little song here. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. 5 seconds.
3,
2, 1.
rest.
10 seconds recovery. Skipping. Or the running man.
3,
Is that joke getting old yet?
1. Go.
So today we work a little agility, a little strength, a little cardio endurance to make you a well-rounded athlete.
3,
2, 1, 10
rest.
seconds rest. But Roy, I'm not an athlete. Yeah, you are. If you're working out, you're a fitness athlete.
3,
Own it. Own it.
1.
Twist ups.
Go.
Slower intensity, slower motion, lower intensity. Quicker motion, higher intensity. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Little recovery. One less exercise, then we stretch it out. Wall runs.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
30 seconds, you can do it. Push that wall. We're getting there. Almost.
3,
2, 1.
done.
Done. Nicely done, everybody. Get ready to stretch out a little bit. Well, if you're keeping up today, you are awesome. No matter what intensity you're working at. It's not about whether you're working as intense or more intense as somebody else. It's whether you're working intensely enough to challenge yourself. So don't judge yourself by what you think I'm doing, by what you think somebody else may be doing. If you're having to step some of these exercises down, that's 100% okay. Your effort is between you and you and you and no one else. But that being said, don't cheat yourself out of that effort. Don't show up halfway. Show up and do it to challenge yourself. Let's stretch this out a little bit. We're gonna start. I'm gonna lay down to the side, give you a little treat to stretch out that quadricep. Reaching for the left leg with the right hand, pulling it up toward your backside. Now, straighten your body out to feel that stretch. Get nice tall posture. If you're slouched forward, you're not gonna feel that stretch as much. Straighten your body out to feel that stretch. broke a pretty good sweat today. That was a good workout. All right, now we're going to switch sides. For those of you who are local, this workout was very similar to my Impact Boot Camp class, my Impact Fitness class. Impact, which stands for Intense Mixed Performance Accelerated Cross Training, and that's what it is. It's cross training. We usually start with about a 5-minute warm-up, go into 10 minutes of agility drills. We do 20 minutes worth of strength training, usually with equipment, and we've got equipment here. For the purposes of these videos, I'm doing everything with stuff you can do at home with no gym equipment. After that 20 minutes of strength training, we always go into 10 minutes of cardio endurance circuits, just like we did. Sometimes using equipment, sometimes not. And then we always finish with 5 minutes of stretching. Feet together, nice tall posture, and pulling yourself into this a little bit. Feel that stretch right through there. Now, for those of you who aren't local, I am so glad you're able to join me with this. It's an amazing experience being able to reach out to people all around. I've noticed on the analytics for these videos, people from across the world in the other hemisphere are logging in and watching my videos. That's amazing to me. I just think that's fantastic. I want to thank you so much for being here. And I'm not charging for these because this is rough on everybody right now. The whole COVID-19 situation. We're going to extend, pull that in and reach. Feel those hamstrings stretch. If you can't reach all the way to your toe, just grab your ankle or your shin and hold there. That's okay. COVID-19, my studio here. People need to stay active and fit to reduce their levels of stress, to keep their health in check, really, so they have something to do other than sitting around and snacking. And I just thought it was important to offer these for no charge during this time while everything else is closed. Because everybody's like, what do I do at switching sides? Everybody's, what do I do at home? I don't have any fitness equipment. And so many people contact me and say that that's what inspired me to do this. And it's challenging coming up with different workouts every day using basically no equipment. But you know, it's been a great deal of fun. It's been a lot of learning experience for me. It's helped me develop my craft a little bit more. Because there's not just science to it, there's art to it as well. Now, we're going to come up into a kneel. I'm going to hold underneath my ankle here, and I'm going to lean to the side. I want you to feel that stretch here. I want you to relax through the shoulder, relax through the neck. I'm leaning to the side. You can support yourself with this hand here. That's okay. But don't push yourself up with the hand, just so you don't tip over. Feel that stretch there. We did some work with those shoulders and those traps. So you might feel some tightness in there right now. Same thing, other side. Oh, that's the stuff. You know, so many people get tight through the traps because where do people typically carry their attention? They carry their attention through their neck and through their shoulders. And as you go through the day, you might notice your shoulders rising up toward your ears because of that tension. You know, don't wear your shoulders like earrings. They're appendages, not accessories. So it's good to stop every once in a while and stretch those out. You can do this on a chair too. If you're sitting on the chair, just grab the side of that chair and lean into that. Feel that nice, relaxing stretch. Oh, that's good. I also tend to get pretty tight up through the shoulders, through the traps. I carry my attention up there just like everybody else. One last stretch. We're going to do the child pose. I'm going to reach out. Feel that stretch out.
Now, what I like to do in child's pose, walk those hands 1 or 2 steps to the right. Feel that stretch down the left side. Through the trap, a little bit down into the oblique maybe. Hold it for a few more seconds. That's the stuff. Now walk those hands a few steps back to the other side. Couple more seconds.
All right. Everybody, thank you so much for joining today. Get plenty of water throughout the day today. Maybe get yourself a little snack if you feel like you need it, but here's the thing. It's very easy to go into just stress eating right now and emotional eating. I talked about that a little bit in my stress management lunch and learns. Don't fall into the trap of eating for comfort. Eat to replenish. Eat to fuel your body. And it's okay to have things you enjoy. I enjoy a chocolate bar once in a while. But if you're going to have a snack right now, the goal is not to replace calories that you burned. The goal is to replenish, okay? To just to fuel your body so you don't feel quite so hungry an hour from now, so that your energy levels stay up there. So replenish those calories, but don't try to replace every calorie that you burn, okay? Get plenty of water, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me.